Do y'all remember that one special way back in 2015 called The Land of Nebulandia?
No, I don't think so.
I think that's what it's called. In One Piece, where you have Foxy, you got Luffy, and you have this specific character that has never been mentioned ever in the main continuity of One Piece. It's a side-off character. Vice Admiral Koei. Oh, sorry, Komei. Hey. Now, this character has intrigued me specifically, especially when it comes to the latest chapters of One Piece, chapter 1076. Now that we're gonna get some Shanks shit and some kid shit.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for!
Which I can't wait. However, what do I mean? What does this character have to do anything with Shanks? It's not necessarily about the character. It's his powers. Now, he doesn't have any crazy devil fruit ability. No, he's a haki person. And he had this big ass fan. Well, not this big ass fan. He had like this hand fan that he used, and he could create gusts of winds and everything like that. But there is a specific ability that he used with a specific known power system, haki, that he did onto the fan that not only coat the fan with armored haki, but apparently he is so skilled in armored haki, he was able to create a blade by using the haki on the fan. He turned the fan into a blade by using haki. Hold on there. As I pull this up right now, a screenshot of what Google, Wikipedia, and I rewatch the special. I will show you the clip where pretty much Vice Admiral Koei can use haki, which he uses to change the shape of his fan. It can also change size, length, and shape at Koei's command. That specific part intrigues me because that shows us, well, there are newer level to haki, which people already knew because we have not gotten that much of haki outside of the advanced conquer, the advanced armament and advanced conquers haki that we got in Wano. But people still think that there's more to haki than meets the eye, especially since we have swordsmen. So you would have Mihawk and the God King himself, Red Hair Shanks. So what is this video consist of? Well, we are going to dibble dabble on the advanced haki that Shanks may portray in the near future or in the next chapter 1077 with this information with Komei. And by the way, guys, greeting and beyond venue people, what is up, what is good? Your boy, I am here today to give you some One Piece content. On this channel it is SS the God, but originally my original name SS Animate in terms of like my nickname on YouTube for my anime channel. I'm gonna put the link in the description down below for that. And today we're going to be dibble dabbling in what potentially is a symbiotic armament haki. Now, without further ado, let's get into this. So, starting off, the haki that I just read. Pretty much what this person was able to do back in the special 2015 Komei, he was able to increase his strength, but not only he was able to increase his strength and to coat his fan in haki, he was able to project that much haki to where the spiritual life form energy within the haki can manifest and be like some type of symbiotic life form that bends to your will. So which allowed him to create pretty much a blade of any shape, length, or size. So theoretically, he could have done anything else from a sword, since it is said he can do that to his whim and create this form of energy based off of a host. It is more implied that he could have created an axe, he could have created a mace, he could be more advanced, like that oh my god, that one Titan from Attack on Titan, the Warhammer Titan, where hardening is not just you harden your body, you are able to use that hardening to create gateways, to create warhammers, or to be more technological, like crossbows in their time. Basically, that's what Komoy could do. So what does that brings to Shanks? Well, Shanks is the haki man amongst all the Yonkos. The Yonkos are like the pioneer of like the strongest variation of something. Blackbeard being the strongest Logia, Kaido being the strongest Zoans, Whitebeard and Big Mom being the strongest Paramecia, Whitebeard being the strongest Paramecia destructive wise, while Big Mom being the strongest Paramecia hacks wise. And then that leaves to Shanks, red hair Shanks, God King Shanks, the strongest haki user, or more likely, a lot of people would say Garp in his prime, which makes sense because, you know, just like Shanks would say, just like Shanks would say, Garp, he was a little sapling, but he's not a sapling no more. And people would say, Rayleigh too, and Roger, yeah. What if in the upcoming thing, right? If this, because Oda is not shy to take things that are non-canon and reboot it and make it canon. Like, I forgot that one dude, Devil Fruit name, but Don Chino, like Don Achino, the one that has like the grease fruit, the heat fruit, where he can do like, or he can create, he can increase degrees of temperature, and then he basically did that and turn it into the Netsu fruit for my boy Oven, top 3 Oven. Another sign where in the movie there was this dude who had like a Logia Devil Fruit, of like a candy Logia Devil Fruit, and then that got rebooted into the Lick fruit for Paraspero. So it's pretty obvious Oda is not a new person, is not a newcomer when it comes to taking things that was in the movie and adding it in the whole the One Piece manga, the official canon manga. And I personally believe everything we see in Film Red when it comes to like a brief look upon the red hair pirates power set that we see in the movie, I personally believe we're gonna see that in real time with these niggas too. So, with all that being said, what if we're going to see a symbiotic ability armament, an armament haki so powerful, you are able to take the black armor and make it into a symbiotic, like gooey substance like venom, and is able to Sorry there, I thought it was something different. But anyway, back to what I'm saying. What if we're going to see something from Shanks that is not something entirely new, because Oda hinted it years before. Hey, like I said, he's not new when it comes to taking things that was said to be non-canon and make it canon. I'm just saying. So, what are the possibilities that we see with this ability? What are the possibilities? Well, the obvious one, we get to see Shanks' left arm back, or I think it's his right arm, I forgot. We get to see Shanks' missing arm just fully blacked out, just blacked. And then it's because of that he's able to be a lot more malleable, is able to be, you know what I'm saying, a lot more versatile because he can create blades, he can create whatever he wanted. Maybe we get to see level of haki, armament haki like that from Shanks. It would not be out of the question, because if a fucking side character gets to do that shit and Shanks is the haki man and Oda is not new from taking things that are from the non-canon to canon, I personally don't see that to be outside of the realm of possibility. Like, could you imagine Shanks armament haki, his cape, and he start flying with wings and shit like that? Oh my god. Could you imagine Shanks having his own, like, Luffy moment where he create binoculars out of armament haki? There are so many things, because I've always wanted to make a video about this, because every single time I said to myself that this nigga's ability is so, like, nobody's talking about this. Like, people just saw it one day and just decided, wait a minute, oh yeah, that's just normal. Nah, like, nigga, no, he's literally able to completely create something. Well, to be fair, he had to use something. As far as I see how his abilities work, he have to have something in his hand to create a base. It pretty much, you have to have like a stem for you to create something off of it. So I don't think you could just create something out of thin air with just pure haki like that. I think you have to, like, say for example, this phone right here, I can add haki onto this phone, and with that I can create it as a shuriken, I can make it as a hammer, but you need to have like a host, basically. That's how I've seen his powers work. But what if Shanks is so powerful he could just create things with just haki just like that? Like, is that outside of the realm of possibility? Listen, I put Shanks higher than anybody, and a lot of people speculate in chapter 1055 that was observation haki mixed with mixed with Conqueror's haki, or that could be pure Conqueror's haki. That could be pure Conqueror's haki. But you gotta understand, the distance he was from Green Bull was so far, you can't just shout your way up there. He's not gonna hear you like that, unless if Shanks got a deep voice. Like, this man balls all the way down to hell. You get what I'm saying? But until then, I personally believe that if he's able to pretty much have a haki Wi-Fi router and have a huge Wi-Fi connection where niggas out there can hear from miles away, I don't see why Shanks couldn't do that. And I personally believe it might not be the next chapter, but I personally believe that Shanks is going to show something of that nature. I personally believe Oda put that specific scene with Komei in that One Piece special, like, what, 8 years ago. I personally genuinely believe that he did that for a reason, just like how he did the Nika fruit for a reason. Remember, the whole chapter 1043 all the way to 1040 something, he hinted this shit all the way back from fucking Skypiea. So if he's able to link something that was years before his time, I don't see how this is outside of the realm of possibility. I genuinely believe he put that in that situation. He put it in that specific special so that he can use it. So when it's Shanks season, oh yeah, this year and the future years of Shanks, the Shanks season is looking pretty nice, and I can't wait to see what my boy has in store for Shanks. Oh my god. So ladies and gentlemen, make sure you like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell, and please, if you would do me a favor, share this video. I said share twice. I'm dumb. Go to my animation page where it's SS Animate. That's my original. That's my main channel. I have like 5 channels, but until we mention, just go to that animation channel, SS_ANYM8, and just go follow that page. Go subscribe to that page because I'll be doing animation content there. I'll also do some like drawing time lapse live because I have access to live now. So yeah, otherwise from that, for all the Shanks fans, buckle up. Keep this in mind, but buckle up because Shanks season is looking hot and I am ready to take the spices.